Hi everyone, today we will be doing another lead code problem, which is letter combination of a phone number. So in this you are given a string or containing digits, and you have to return all possible letter combination for the numbers that you got. So for example, if the digits are given 2, 3, so for a phone book, they have given you an example here. For 2, it's A, B, C, and for 3, it's D, E, F. So you have to return all the combination between these two numbers. So it is going to be A can be paired with D, then A can be paired with E, then A can be paired with F. Then B similar D, E, and F, and C will also be paired with D, E, and F. And if there is nothing given, you have to return the empty output, and if it's only one, then you have to return A, B, and C. So for this particular problem, I'm going to make an exception here. So I'm going to write the code here, and then let's step by step look at what's happening in this code, because I think that's an easier way to understand the solution for this problem. So for this, first what we have done is we have to create a dictionary, which is, I've named it as phone. You can name it as anything else, and you have all the digits from 2 to 9 and what are the various alphabets that can be paired for that particular digit is what I have written over here. Now for the solution, let's start from here. So this is a definition, this is a function that I have created. If you're not aware of functions, I would highly recommend that you please go back, refer to your reading material, and then come back over here to understand the solution in a better way. So for this particular solution, I have again created output as an empty list, which I'm going to return in the end. First, I check if digits. So I want to check, if there is nothing over here, then just return an empty list, what we see in example number 2 over here. But if we do have it digits, then I'm going to call this function, which I've named as backtrack. And I'm going to start that combination as nothing because I don't really have anything in the starting, and I'm going to pass digits as the second argument. Now let's see what happens in this, when this is passed. So right now my output is an empty list, and my digits are 2 and 3. So what I have passed over here is right now an empty list, empty string, and digits. So I'm just checking here if my digits are equal to length is 0, that is there is nothing there, then I'll just append the combination. Let's skip this part because right now my digits are not equal to 0, length is not equal to 0, and come to the else part. So now over here I'm taking the first digit, which is going to be 2 in this case. So, and I'm going to take for every letter in this digit. So basically I'm going to take every letter. So I have now a for loop going for A, B, and C. Now for my first for loop will be first run on A, then it's going to be run on B, and then it's going to be run on C. Now again, if I see I'm calling this function again, now what I'm passing it as argument as whatever was the combination that I got initially plus the letter. So earlier my combination that I passed was an empty string. It had nothing in it. So if I add A to it, which is going to be my first letter, so what I'm passing now to the function is A, and I'm passing digits 1 plus. So basically I am passing from the next element to the end. So now I'm passing the digits as 3. So this is now the new argument that I'm passing. Earlier it was string and 2 comma 3. Now it's A comma 3. Now for 3, it will check if my digits are equal to 0. The answer is no, so it's going to come in the else part. Now for every letter where the digit is 3. So now for A, it's going to further bifurcate into 3 loops now. So for 3 digit, I have D, E, and I have F as the answer. Now first again it's going to go in this loop where it's A and B. So now my combination that I'm going to return to, that is AD, and digit starting from the next number. So now this is an empty number, there is nothing over there. So now if you see, it's going to check if length of digits equal to 0, then append the combination to output. So let me, this is my output string that I'd initially listed over here. So this is going to append A, D to the solution. Now it's going to come back. So now it's going to move to this element. Now for this element, again it's going to pass the argument. So it's going to be A and E. And as mentioned, my digit is going to be empty. So it checks if digit is equal to 0, it's going to append the combination to my solution. So it's going to be A and E. Now it's going to move to the next element. So it's going to pass A, F as the arguments, and digits is going to be null. So again it checks digit is null. So it's going to write A and F as the combination. Now it's going to go back. So it has completed all of this. It has completed everything for A. So now it's going to move to the next element, which is B. So now it's going to again be calling over here. So now we are going to second letter, which is B, but my digits still remain as 3. So again it's going to further loop it. So it's going to be the similar process. It's going to convert 3 into D, E and F. Then it further calls the for loop and it becomes B and D, and digit becomes nothing. So now again it's going to write that combination B and D over here. Then it's going to move to the next element. So it's going to be B, E, then moving to the next element, and so on. And this is how I get my output string. So let's quickly just look at the code again. So I have created a dictionary for each of the digits. What are my elements? And I've created a function, backtrack, with two arguments, combination and digits. Now if my digits are 0, then it's going to append the combination to my output. Otherwise, it's going to do a for loop on all the letters in the digit, and I'm going to add that to the combination and make sure that you pass on the digit arguments to the next digit, starting from the next digit. And in the end, you return the output. Thanks for watching.